There is something that women value more than money. And it's crucial to understand that while money plays a role in attraction, it isn't everything. Don't fall into the trap of believing that only wealthy men succeed with women, or that love without money is impossible. This is simply not true. In this video, I'll show you that even if you're not wealthy or conventionally attractive, you can still connect with the vast majority of women. I'll reveal 3 key traits that women value more than money, which any man can develop. This topic might be controversial, but we'll tackle it head-on with a clear focus on biological facts and human nature. It's worth noting that some cultural aspects will be left out of this discussion. The first thing women value more than money is a man of high value. You've probably heard this term before, but what does it truly mean? A high-value man is someone who naturally generates attraction on a biological and instinctive level. The more you can attract a woman, the more valuable you become to her and to others around her. Just as a woman who attracts many men is seen as desirable by other women, a high-value man is one who consistently generates strong attraction. It's important to recognize that men and women perceive value differently. What attracts men may not be what attracts women. Biologically, men tend to seek sexual satisfaction, while women are more focused on survival. Men often look for partners who are good for reproduction, whereas women seek partners who can ensure their safety and well-being. This dynamic is natural and occurs across most species on the planet. Imagine the ideal woman that 99% of men would want by their side. She's likely young and beautiful, because men are highly visual and often decide within seconds if a woman is attractive to them. On the other hand, the ideal man for most women is one who offers comfort, security, and stability. Just as men value beauty, women seek a man who embodies these 3 elements, which is why money often represents security to them. It ties directly into the instinctual goal of survival. But here's where men have an advantage. While men are primarily attracted to physical beauty, women are drawn to more abstract qualities. A woman can enhance her attractiveness through her appearance, which is why many invest significant time and effort into looking good. However, a man can boost his attractiveness in numerous ways that don't rely on physical looks alone. A high-value man conveys security, protection, and stability through various means. Some are more obvious, like wealth, physical fitness, and an appealing appearance. Picture a man arriving at a party in a sports car, well-dressed and confident. He naturally draws attention, not just because of his looks, but because he represents the stereotype of success. However, there are other, less obvious ways for a man to demonstrate value. The second trait that women value more than money is confidence. This primarily relates to a man's personality and behavior. A confident, charismatic, ambitious, and fun man can project the triad of value, comfort, security, and stability as effectively as a rich or handsome man. Confidence communicates comfort, because a woman feels secure with a man who is sure of himself. Moreover, emotional control conveys stability and security, signaling that he won't become aggressive or unpredictable. Finally, the third trait that women value more than money is sociability. A sociable man demonstrates that he has a strong network of contacts, colleagues, and friends, which indicates influence and persuasive power. Sociable men often have excellent communication skills, making them both powerful and captivating. Engaging in meaningful conversation is crucial to becoming the type of man that women value more than money. No matter how attractive you may appear, it's important to recognize that attraction isn't solely about external factors. While these factors can certainly help, for a woman to truly feel drawn to you, she needs to connect with you on a deeper level, which happens through conversation. This is where strong communication skills come into play, allowing you to express your qualities and showcase your true value. Focus on your personal growth. Work on ways to increase your income so you can live well and build strong relationships. Take care of your physical health and invest in your appearance. In other words, concentrate on what you can control by acquiring knowledge and continuously improving yourself. Become the man who naturally generates attraction by embodying the qualities that most women secretly desire. Those who understand what they want will grasp this message and focus on what they can improve. Meanwhile, those who are lazy or frustrated may continue to make excuses, seeking comfort in their lack of progress. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments if these ideas resonate with you. Don't go anywhere now. You will more interesting with 6 tips on the power of touch for impressing and attracting women. Understanding how to appropriately touch a woman without being overly familiar is one of the subtle skills in winning her affection. The way you touch her can make a significant difference in how she perceives you, so it's crucial to pay close attention to each tip I'm about to share. Practice them with kindness and respect, and you'll find that touch can be a powerful tool in capturing her heart. Tip 1. The shoulder. When you're trying to win a woman over, the shoulder might not be the first area that comes to mind, but it holds a lot of potential. The shoulder is more sensitive than you might think, and a gentle touch there can be an effective way to show interest. However, there's a golden rule. Don't be intrusive. Don't just approach out of the blue and grab her shoulder. Start with a light touch, almost as if you're easing into her space gradually. The shoulder is close to the face, which adds a hint of intimacy, but it's crucial to observe her reaction. If she seems uncomfortable, respect her boundaries. In summary, the shoulder is one of the best places to touch to show interest, but always be gentle and mindful of her comfort. Remember, attraction is like a dance. You need to know the right steps. Tip 2. The thigh. Next, let's talk about the thigh, an area that often goes overlooked but has immense potential to make a woman feel cherished and desired. Women take great pride in their legs, often working hard to keep them in shape. A touch on the thigh acknowledges this effort and subtly communicates that you find her attractive. However, it's important to handle this with care. Don't touch her thigh as if you're trying to scrub a stain away. Instead, think of it as a caress and expression of affection. The key here is delicacy. Touch with finesse, letting your fingers glide gently. You want to convey tenderness, not make her feel uncomfortable. It's as if you're handling something very delicate, something that only the two of you share an understanding of. Tip 3. Make her feel unique. The key to impressing a woman is to make her feel truly special. Your touch should convey that you notice the little details about her, that you appreciate the effort she puts into taking care of herself, and that you find her one of a kind. Remember, touching a woman's thigh can be a subtle way of complimenting her without words. It's a way to acknowledge her efforts and stir a feeling of desire, as long as it's done with care and delicacy. After all, who doesn't want to feel valued and admired? Tip 4. The earlobe. Now let me share a lesser-known secret, the earlobe. This small, sensitive spot is often overlooked, yet it holds incredible potential for creating a deeper connection. Imagine the two of you getting close, and you gently focus on her ear. It's a simple but powerful way to ignite passion. Many people underestimate how sensitive this area is and often forget about it entirely. Here's a tip. Start slowly with a light kiss or a gentle touch of your fingers. The key is to be soft and gentle. You're not aiming for wild bites, unless that's something she enjoys. The earlobe can be incredibly gratifying when approached correctly, and it's a hidden secret that few understand. Master this, and you'll be well ahead in creating the right mood. So next time you're together, don't overlook this often neglected spot. A well-placed touch here can make a lasting impression, almost like discovering a secret code to her affection. Tip 5. Playing with her hair. The fourth tip will elevate your game in the art of attraction, running your hands through her hair. Yes, you heard that right. Touching a woman's hair can be like touching her soul. It's an intimate gesture that shows care and attention, making her feel truly special. Hair is often an underrated aspect, but it holds incredible power in creating a bond. When you gently play with her hair, it's as if you're saying, "You matter to me, and I want to show you affection." This simple act can be a highly effective way to express your feelings and make her feel cherished. It's almost like a protective gesture, signaling that you're there to care for her while making her feel truly cherished. When you're spending quality time together and the connection is strong, try this approach. It's like a magic trick that can make a woman feel incredibly special by your side, and it's one of those subtle secrets that can elevate your relationship game. So, take care of her hair, show her affection, and you'll find that this simple act can work wonders in making her feel lavished with attention. It's as if you're her Prince Charming straight out of a fairy tale. Tip 6. The upper back, a hidden asset. Now let's explore the fifth tip, a hidden gem. The upper part of the back. This area is often overlooked when it comes to touch, but it holds a surprising amount of potential for creating a deep connection. Picture the scene. The two of you are enjoying a moment together, and you decide to focus on her upper back. It's like being invited to an intimate dance, and the experience can be both seductive and comforting. The key here is gentleness. You're not aiming to slap her back or give a deep massage unless that's something she likes. Instead, think of using a soft touch. Use your fingertips to trace subtle movements, almost as if you're drawing an invisible path. The upper back is one of those areas that can elicit delicious sensations, shivers on the skin, and a sense of closeness. It's like whispering in her ear, but you're doing it with your hands. The best part? If you do it right, she'll likely want more. It's like opening a door to a deeper level of intimacy, signaling that you understand her body and are eager to explore it. So next time you're together and the chemistry is right, try this tip. Remember to be gentle and considerate, and you'll discover that the upper back can be an unexpected way to leave her wanting more. It's like sending a silent invitation to an intimate moment just for the two of you, so take full advantage of this hidden asset to make her feel desired and eager for more. My love, this sixth tip might surprise you, but trust me, it's one of those secrets that can truly make a woman fall in love. Foot massage therapy. I know it might sound a bit unusual, but hear me out, and you'll see why it can be so effective. The feet are an often overlooked erogenous zone, and many people don't realize just how powerful a simple foot massage can be. It's like a magic key that unlocks a world of sensations and emotions, and believe me, women appreciate it more than you might think. Picture this. You're in an intimate setting, just the two of you, and you decide to give her a foot massage. You don't need to be a professional. What matters is the intention behind it. Start with gentle movements, using your fingertips to apply just the right amount of pressure. The feet are full of sensitive points, and a massage can be both soothing and stimulating at the same time. What's even better is that a foot massage creates a romantic atmosphere, serving as a prelude to something more intimate. It shows her that you care, that you want to pamper her, and that you're attentive to her needs, all of which score major points in your favor. Plus, it helps build a deeper connection. Touching someone's feet is a gesture of trust and intimacy, almost like you're reaching out to touch their soul, which can make her feel even closer to you. So the next time you're together and you want to surprise and delight her, try giving her a foot massage. It might just be the secret to setting her heart racing and making her feel incredibly special. Remember, the key is to be gentle, pay attention to the details, and make her feel pampered and desired. It's a tip that not many people know about, but now you're in on the secret. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this, please support us by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Okay, let's go to the next level of your skill. Do you ever struggle to tell if she wants you to make a move? It can be a delicate balance. No one wants to come off as too forward or misread the situation. You want to be absolutely sure before making a move, but is there a foolproof way to know? Well, maybe not entirely, but you're in luck. This video is going to reveal some unmistakable signs that she wants you to touch her, and you might be surprised at how many you've already missed. So hit that subscribe button and keep watching to make sure you catch all the signals next time. Number 11. She bumps into you. This is a classic sign, but it's easy to overlook because it can be hard to tell if the bump was accidental or intentional. Here's a tip. If there's more shoulder action involved, it's likely on purpose. She might playfully bump into you, like something out of a romantic comedy, and then laugh afterward. Sometimes she might just lightly brush past you, but if she's smiling or smirking afterward, that's a clear sign. Her body is subconsciously signaling that she's comfortable with your touch. If she's cool with these accidental collisions, it's like the universe giving you the green light. She wants you in her space, and she's inviting your touch. But if you're still unsure, don't worry, there are more signs to come. Number 10. She holds your arm. The arm touch is another classic sign that often gets missed. It's easy to mistake this for a friendly gesture, but let's break it down. If you're sitting together and she suddenly touches your arm, whether it's a playful push, a subtle bump, or a shoulder nudge, she's sending you a message. Each woman has her own way of giving you the hint, but it's up to you to catch it. If she's giving you a deliberate, playful push, she's testing the waters to see if you're comfortable with it, because she's definitely into you. Number 9. She leans into you. The lean in is a subtle, yet powerful move. Imagine you're deep in conversation, both at a comfortable distance, and then suddenly that distance starts to shrink. She's leaning in, closing the gap between you two. She might even lean back and then lean in again, but the key thing to notice is that she's comfortable being close to you. If she leans in when you're sitting side by side, it's a crystal clear sign that she's into you and wants you to be in her personal space. Keep an eye out for that subtle tilt, don't miss it, because all these signals are pointing in one direction, towards you. Number 8. She tries to make you jealous. Now, it can be tough to tell for sure if she's into you or if you're just overanalyzing things. But here's another solid clue. If she's going out of her way to make you jealous, she's likely trying to see how much you care and whether you'll make a move. She'll try to make you jealous. How? She might casually flirt with other guys right in front of you, talk sweetly about her ex, or bring up other men when she's chatting with you. If she does any of these, there's a good chance she's trying to make you jealous and wants your attention. If you're into her, this is your cue to acknowledge her feelings and show that you're interested too. But take it slow, don't let jealousy get the better of you. Keep an eye out for the other signs mentioned in this video to be sure. Number 7. She touches herself around you. If you notice a woman touching herself when you're around, it's a strong sign that she's feeling nervous or even aroused by your presence. Women often play with their hair when they're anxious, constantly flipping or twirling it. If she's pulling her hair back to expose her neck, that's a clear signal she wants you to notice and maybe even make a move. Exposing her neck is a subtle, sensual gesture, as the neck is one of the most sensitive areas of a woman's body, and she's hoping to create a similar effect on you. Number 6. She makes obvious contact. One of the most telling signs, often overlooked by men, is obvious body contact. Some women are confident enough to make the first move, using touch to show they're interested. For instance, if she consistently hugs you when you meet, wrapping her arms around you in a warm, lingering embrace, it's not just a friendly gesture, it's a sign she wants more. Another example is when she hands you something like a pen or a cup and lets her hand brush against yours, lingering for just a moment longer. If she holds that touch for as long as it takes to say Mississippi 3 times, it's definitely intentional. Or, if she overlaps her hand with yours while showing you something on her phone, she's signaling that touch is welcome. Spotting even 2 of these cues means she's open to you taking things further. Number 5. Strong eye contact. You might wonder how strong eye contact suggests she wants you to touch her. It's all about reading the subtle signs. Eyes are the windows to the soul, and in this case they're windows to her desire. If you're deep in conversation and she's holding eye contact, It means your subconscious is telling you to stop talking and make a move. A woman will only lock eyes with you so intently if she wants you closer, signaling her interest without being too obvious. However, it's important to pair this sign with others to be certain. Number 4. She looks at your lips. Another unmistakable sign that she wants you closer, and possibly to kiss her, is if she keeps glancing at your lips. She can't keep her eyes off your lips, and her thoughts keep drifting to the idea of kissing you. If you notice her gazing intently at your lips, even during ordinary moments, it's a strong sign she's hoping for a kiss and wants you to make the first move. Number 3. Submissive behavior. Women often show their interest differently by acting more submissive. This means she might make herself smaller or appear shy around you. For example, she might tuck her hair behind her ear or take up less space. These are subtle hints that she wants you to wrap your arms around her and keep her close. Another sign of submissiveness is when she seeks your opinion before making decisions. Don't mistake her submissiveness for shyness. It's a clear signal that she's waiting for you to take the lead. Number 2. She kisses you. Outside of French culture, a kiss is a pretty straightforward sign that she wants you closer. This might start with a kiss on the cheek or a gentle peck on your hand or cheek, signaling her affection. If she lets her lips linger on your cheek, it's like she's whispering her desire to you. If you're thinking of making a move, this could be the perfect moment. Number 1. She responds positively. Once you've picked up on these signs and decide to test the waters, do it gently. You might lean in if she does or lightly brush your arm against hers. These small gestures express interest without being overwhelming. Pay attention to her reaction. If she smiles, blushes, or reciprocates, it means she's happy with your approach. This is a good sign that she's interested and ready to take the relationship to the next level. Did you find this video helpful? Share your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for more content like this. Okay, let's jump to the next level of you. We will know what women feels when you stop looking for her. Have you ever wondered what happens when you stop pursuing a woman and let go of the need to be with her? Many of us keep chasing after a woman even when she consistently rejects us, convincing ourselves that we need her in our lives no matter what. But this often makes things more complicated until we finally decide to step back. When you choose to stop showing interest, something intriguing happens. Your entire attitude shifts, and it can have a significant impact. Stick around until the end of this video to discover what women feel when you decide to completely withdraw your attention. You'll be surprised by what you learn. The first reaction. Confusion. When you pull back, she's likely to feel confused. This confusion can be a powerful tool. If she genuinely has feelings for you, she'll be motivated to restore the previous dynamic between you two. Women crave attention, and when it's suddenly taken away, they sense something is missing. This disruption can lead her to reassess her feelings and potentially become more interested and engaged. Watch her response carefully. If she starts showing more interest in reaching out, it indicates that your absence has made her realize your value. Conversely, if she remains indifferent, it might mean she was never truly invested in the relationship. Understanding this can help you avoid wasting time and emotional energy on someone who doesn't reciprocate your feelings. And timing is crucial. Only use this strategy when necessary. Once you change your approach, she may notice and try to reconnect. But be cautious. If you start giving her attention again too soon, she might revert to her old behavior, leading to manipulative tactics and an ego battle. If this happens, it's a clear sign she's not genuinely interested in you, but is rather feeding her ego. So if you decide to pull back, be mindful of how you proceed to ensure that your actions lead to genuine interest and not just temporary attention. In such situations, walking away is often the best course of action. It saves you from unnecessary trouble and emotional strain. When you start pulling back and no longer give her the same attention, you'll notice a shift. she might begin to doubt herself and question her behavior. She could wonder if she's done something wrong, or if you're seeing someone else. This uncertainty will spark a fear of losing you, which often leads to a strong reaction. At this point, you might see a few different responses. Some women might act indifferent or aloof, trying to appear as if they don't care, as a way to play it cool. This is a crucial moment to gauge her true feelings. If she genuinely cares about you, she'll make an effort to change her behavior and show that she values your attention. If you see her becoming more responsive and engaged, you've likely made her realize her true feelings for you. However, if she continues to show little interest or falls back into her old ways once she gets your attention again, it's time to move on. Remember, there are countless people out there. Don't let your world revolve around one person who isn't fully invested. It's important to distinguish between someone who is merely boosting their ego and someone who genuinely values you. Channel your inner stoic. Don't cling to what you can't control. If it's meant to be, it will happen. If not, take it as a lesson learned. Focus on yourself and stay open to new possibilities. Being willing to walk away from someone who doesn't appreciate you opens the door to relationships where you are valued for who you are. Recognizing the difference between ego-driven attention and genuine interest is crucial for forming fulfilling and rewarding connections. The next level of you is to know the 8 things a man should never do with a woman. 1. Never share your problems too soon. Many believe that being vulnerable will make a woman more attracted to them. But in reality, women are often drawn to men who appear strong and capable. When you share your problems too early, it might make you seem less confident. Women tend to admire a man who can handle his business without burdening others. If she pushes you to talk about your issues, be cautious. Instead of opening up immediately, wait until you solve the problem. Then, share how you overcame the challenge. This demonstrates strength and resilience, traits that set a man apart. 2. Don't always agree with her. Agreeing with everything she says can make you seem like someone who lacks his own opinions. Women respect men who can think for themselves. If you become too agreeable, you risk being seen as weak, which can lead to being friend-zoned or taken advantage of. It's important to sometimes say no, even if you could help her. By doing so, you show that you have boundaries and aren't easily swayed, which ultimately earns you more respect. 3. Don't rush into a relationship. It's tempting to commit early in a relationship, especially when everything feels new and exciting. However, it's crucial to take your time, at least 6 months, to really get to know her. The initial honeymoon phase can cloud your judgment, and committing too soon might lead to regrets later. During these 6 months, observe how she acts in different situations and get a true sense of who she is. This period also gives you the freedom to explore other options without being tied down. Rushing into a relationship can lead to complications, so build a strong foundation first. 4. Don't reveal your plans, show results. Talking too much about your plans can make you seem less capable. Instead of discussing what you intend to do, focus on achieving your goals and then sharing your success. This approach not only makes you more attractive but also shows that you are a man of action, not just words. Women appreciate a man who can deliver on his promises, and this will make her more likely to trust and confide in you. 5. Don't be her doormat. Being too accommodating can lead to you being taken for granted. If you always say yes to her requests, she might start to see you as someone she can rely on for favors, but not as a romantic partner. Set boundaries, and don't be afraid to say no when necessary. This helps maintain a healthy balance in the relationship and ensures that you are respected. 6. Don't ignore red flags. Sometimes, in the excitement of a new relationship, it's easy to overlook behaviors that might be problematic later on. Take note of how she treats others, how she handles stress, and whether her actions align with her words. Ignoring these signs can lead to bigger issues down the road. It's important to stay observant and not let the initial attraction blind you to potential problems. 7. Don't be afraid to walk away. If you notice that she isn't reciprocating your efforts, or that she's taking you for granted, don't hesitate to walk away. Staying in a relationship where you're not valued will only drain you emotionally. Remember, there are plenty of other people out there who will appreciate you for who you are. Walking away when things aren't right shows self-respect and will make you more attractive to others. 8. Don't neglect your own life. In a relationship, it's important to maintain your own interests, hobbies, and friendships. Don't lose yourself in the process of trying to please someone else. A healthy relationship is one where both partners support each other's growth and independence. By continuing to focus on your own life, you remain attractive and keep the relationship dynamic and interesting.